Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. Excuse me. I wanted to go ahead and talk about the Real Housewives of New York. This episode was good. It was good. I've enjoyed the season thus far. I think that it's been a very good season. Um, of course, the meat and potatoes of this episode is Brienne and Aaron. I think that multiple things can exist at the same exact time. Okay? And you know what I think? I think that Aaron did some things that made me side eye her, and Uba did some things that made me side eye her. I think that there were moments where Aaron came across as a Karen. And I think that there were moments where Uber came across as an a-hole. Can I say something? Ooh, girl, I'm really about to probably shock a lot of y'all with what I'm about to say. I think what messed up Erin is when people found out that she's allegedly a Trump supporter and that she's donated to something that had to do with something. Girl. So I think that even for me, when I see moments that are Karen-ish, and then I also factor in that the people say you also a Trump supporter, because in my eyes, in my head, okay, this is just for me. This is just what I think. Just because I think it does not mean that it's factual. Okay, I think there's a difference between a Trump supporter and a Republican. Girl, the Trump supporters, y'all a little psychotic. You know what I'm saying? Because quiet as it's kept, if we're just gonna keep it all the way 100, I feel like most black people are conservatives or Republicans, whatever you want to. They not girl. So it ain't just the white people I'm talking. Okay? But I do feel like there's a slight difference because the Trump supporters who I've seen, y'all be a mess sometimes. So I think that once you kind of factor in that Aaron is supposedly a Trump supporter, and then the stunts that she pulled on this episode, like last episode when she said that Uba was intimidating to her, even though Uba hadn't said a word to her. Like I said, it would have made more sense if Aaron would have made those comments after Uba had got into her face and yanked her glasses off of her face. Then if Aaron would have said, listen, based off of the fact that Uba is 6 feet tall, I couldn't move her the previous night when I tried to throw her in the pool. Now she's standing over me. I'm having to look up at her and she's yanking my glasses off of my face. Yeah, I felt intimidated. I would have just been like, okay, well, girl, that makes sense to me. But because she didn't do it that way, and she did it the way that she did it, it did give a Karen-ish feel. Okay? And we're not gonna sit here and act like it didn't. So that's when I was like, ooh, Aaron. Because I've really low-key been giving Aaron, like I really been trying to just watch the show and enjoy the show and just like, okay, girl, she voted for Trump, girl. I don't even care. It is what it is. Because I also know for a fact too, girl, believe it or not, that some people who actually voted for Trump, girl, I know I don't want to make this political, but some people who voted for Trump, girl, they voted for Trump for tax cuts. They chose to look the other way and ignore the stuff that he was saying and doing, girl, so they could keep more money in their pockets. True T. I'm not saying it's right, or I'm just saying I know that some people voted for Trump because girl of money, because girl, they say he getting okay. Well, girl, let me. When it comes to people money, girl, a lot of people don't play. Uber, I'm sorry, y'all. Uber was wrong, y'all. I hate to be the one to say it. While yes, Aaron, she had some wrong moments, and I side out her a lot. Uber's reaction was completely out of line and out of order. If you ask me, to me, Uber throwing Aaron in a pool is way worse than Aaron taking her cell phone. And it's probably because for me, I don't do the whole throwing in a pool. So if you throw me in a pool, the way that Uber was reacting would be my reaction times 10. I think we have to start at the beginning. Uber did something to Aaron that she thought was a joke. Aaron took it as a joke, laugh, kiki, ha ha. Me personally, I wouldn't have took it as a joke. The whole production would have been shut down. Do not throw me in a pool. One, I can't swim. Two, even if I could, don't throw me in a pool. I don't play those games. But it's not about me. Okay? So maybe I'm projecting a little bit, okay? Uber threw Aaron in a pool. We're going to start right there. That's where it started at. Uber thought that Psy, I guess, pushing her in the pool was Aaron's lick back. Because Aaron made the comment, "Oh, that's my bitch." I'm trying not to, because sometimes YouTube be playing when you curse within a certain time frame. That's my bitch. Uber misunderstood Aaron because whatever Uber thought that Aaron said when they had the conversation is not what Aaron said. Aaron said what she said. And Aaron wasn't lying about her saying that, no, I said that that Psy was my bitch. So I guess Uber felt like because Psy pushed her in the pool, that was for Aaron. And that was her lick back. Aaron felt like, no, she pushed her in the pool, but girl, that wasn't my lick back. I want to get my own lick back. So I'm going to take your cell phone for 45 minutes. Now, when she called her daddy, Miss Aaron, you lied. You tried to make it seem as though I only took her phone for 2 minutes. No, you took her phone for an hour. Okay? 45 minutes, an hour. 45 minutes is closer to an hour. It damn sure ain't close to 2 minutes. So when you called your father and you retold the story to your father, you tried to reduce what you did to make it seem as though it wasn't that big of a deal. When the truth of the matter is, girl, we know how, listen, like I said in my last review, it's 2023. We are attached to our cell phones. Girl, the only reason why I stopped sleeping with my cell phone beside my bed is because Apple said, girl, your phone catch on fire. Because I don't have time to be hollering and screaming. And I be sleeping with my drawers on. So, girls, if a fire catch, I'm just gonna be running outside the door with nothing but panties on, just a mess. You know what I'm saying? So, good, the whole thing. So, I don't sleep with. We. The point of the matter is, we are very when it comes to our cell phones. Girl, we don't play. Girl, we have a lot of stuff in our cell phones. A lot. This is literally a computer in your pocket. So Uber's reaction to her cell phone missing, I also understood because if my cell phone goes missing for more than 5 minutes, girl, I'm freaking out. And girl, I'm the only one in my apartment. So girl, so I can't get mad at nobody but myself. But the thing is, Uber did a lot. So even when Aaron took her phone, I don't think that Aaron knew that it was going to cause the reaction that it caused from Uber. I think that if Aaron knew that this was going to be what it was, I don't think Aaron would have taken Uber's phone. And because I feel like Uber knew that Aaron didn't do it maliciously, especially with the setup that she has for her family, I feel like Uber should have kind of let it go. Because Uber, let's just call a thing a thing. She wouldn't have taken your phone if you wouldn't have pushed her in the pool. You thought it was a joke to push her in the pool, and Aaron thought it was a joke to take your phone. I do feel like, even though I just said what I said, I don't like being pushed in pools. I don't like when people, we are connected to our cell phones. But what I'm saying in this case, I could see how Aaron could think, okay, this is kind of lighthearted. She pushed me in the pool. Let me take her phone. I could see it. Uber was an asshole. She was. Uber has this thing where she can tell you what to do. Don't talk to me with your glasses on. Take your glasses off. But as soon as you tell her something, as soon as you tell her what to do, girl, she's having a fit. I hate to be, like I said, I think a lot of people don't want to admit that Erin, while she has some Karen ways, Uber was out of order, y'all. Uber was out of order. Because let's just call a thing a thing. If Erin had snatched the glasses off someone who was a black woman, girl, we would have a fit. Uber getting into Erin's space like that, she was out of order. She was out of order. She was out of order. Yes, was Erin wrong for coming downstairs like, don't say my name, don't say my name? Yeah, because at that point, she's putting gasoline on the fire. But when I look at the bigger picture, while there's blame to go on both parties, to me, most of the blame goes on Uber's shoulders. I'm sorry, y'all. Uber was out of order. And I don't think this is one of those situations. Ooh, girl, don't get mad at me. But I don't think this is one of those situations where you can try to use when black women, show emotion, their label is angry. Uber, girl, you were doing a lot. Walking into somebody's space during an argument and snatching their glasses off of their face, girl, that's seeing too much. That's seeing too much. You cannot then turn around and try and pull when black women show emotion, girl, we're labeled as aggressive. Because the truth of the matter is, Erin is aggressive too. She's confrontational. She's sensitive as hell. I don't think this was the case that we could use that. I just don't. And I think it's hard for people to be objective in this situation because Erin, we found out, is allegedly a Trump supporter. But for the most part, when I look at Erin and the way she interacts with the staff, those black people, when I see her interact with, like she comes across as a cool chick to me. The only thing that really had me side-eyeing her is a whole Trump supporter allegation. But girl, I said, girl, it is what it is, girl. I don't even care. And then when she pulled the Karen moves, right? Even Uber calling her, like, I watched the episode. Uber used the same language as Erin. Uber called Erin abusive at the table. Erin turned around and called her abusive. When Erin left and Uber was like, this it's full of liars and she's a liar and she's abusive, she said something along those lines. I know she said abusive. So it's like, girl, I'm sorry, y'all. That's just how I saw the episode when it came to Erin and Uber. While Erin, got some rich white woman ways, Uber was a complete asshole. She did a lot. If you don't want anyone to joke, then you shouldn't start the joke. Period. Yes, I get that Uber has a setup with her family that they agree that she's going to get in contact with them, in the morning and before she goes to bed. Girl, if you want to push me in a motherfucking pool, then I want to take your goddamn cell phone. It's very 1 + 1 = 2 to me. I think as long as we keep starting at, Erin took her cell phone, I think it takes accountability. Uber wants to scream accountability. Well, let's give some accountability out, Uber, Let's start at the beginning. Girl, you pushed her in the pool. Yes, she thought it was a joke, but she also thought it was a joke just to take your cell phone. Girl, you acting like she walked in the middle of the night and chopped your weave off, girl. Hello? You acting like, girl, she got a hold to your phone and then ran up your Amex bill, girl. She took your phone for an hour. You pushed her in the pool. Like I said, I felt like by the next day, I still stand by this. Girl, Uber should have been over it. Okay, girl, I see you pissed off that night. By the time not me, I'm going to take myself out of it. I just feel like by the time Uber woke up the next day, I would assume that it's kind of like, okay, girl, I'm over it. Girl, can you please not take my cell phone no more, girl? Because, girl, when it comes to my setup with my parents or my family, this is the setup. So I know you wanted to get your lick back, but girl, please don't do that again because, girl, my parents are freaking out. Uber doesn't want to have a conversation. Uber just wants to try to get her point across on why Aaron was wrong. Anyways, Brienne is funny. Girl, if y'all didn't know, Brienne had some nigga in her. Y'all damn sure found out at the end of the episode. I said, come on, Miss Thing. Miss Thing came down there. Girl, Miss Thing, when I tell you Brienne hair is so thick, girl, I know she have a hard time dealing with her hair. When she came downstairs at the end of the episode, she had put that hair in the box. I said, Miss Thing almost got an afro. Yes. I said, the girls didn't know she was half nigga. They damn sure know now. Okay, because Miss Thing her went whoosh. I said, come on, thick and fullness. I like Brie. She just do a lot. Girl, she was doing too much on Jenna's bed. Girl, if you don't get your big ass, wet ass off that lady's bed, slinging your hair everywhere, it ain't like you bald headed, girl. Brie got a head full of hair. Anyways, Brienne talked about her. This is what I felt like Brienne was basically saying. Brienne, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. What I felt like Brienne was basically saying is how she got ahead in her career is once she figured out the whole flirting and girl worked in her advantage, girl, she took advantage of it. I'm not saying she slept her way to the top. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is once she realized that the flirting and your sexuality and sensuality worked in her favor, then I felt like she kind of like tapped into it even more and and I think she don't know when to turn it off though. Like, girl, I get it. It worked for you, but girl, you don't know when to turn the shit off. Jessel. Okay, let's talk about Jessel. I thought about this. I think what's going on with Jessel, remember, I don't know if some of you know this. There was an article, I think, with Page 6 that came out and said that Jessel really lives in Dallas, Texas. And she moved to New York just for the show. I don't know how true that is, but that's what the people were saying. And now, the more I think about it, I could see that actually being the truth. Because even with her saying, "Oh, Tribeca is up and coming," if you, I don't know about a lot about Tribeca, but I think Beyonce and Jay-Z used to live in Tribeca. I refuse to believe that Beyonce lived somewhere that was up and coming. So it's stuff like that where I'm like, well, man, and then when I think about the way Psy and Aaron are so like firm and making it be known that that Jessel came from money, there may be some truth to what they're saying. I don't think Jessel was rich. I don't think her parents were rich. I saw some people saying online that Jessel's parents paid for her to go to college. That don't mean, girl, quiet as this kept. I know regular people who pay for their kids to go through college. That don't mean nothing, girl. Depending on, and that don't mean nothing. That don't mean you're rich. That mean you probably had a little bit saved up to the point where you could pay for your kids' education. Um, so I don't know if Jessel really comes from money or, and another thing, she's supposed to have like $1 million home in Dallas. So I don't know, girl, but I don't know if Jessel comes from money or if, her moving to New York caused her parents to cut her off and then she had to just kind of get it how she lived and figure it out on her. I don't know. But I just feel like there is something I feel like more to Jessel's story. And I think that's what Cy and Aaron are trying to get across to us without letting us know. Basically, this heifer ain't from New York. She just moved here for the show. I don't care about Jessel not being from New York. I don't care about if Jessel lives in Dallas, Texas. I don't care. But I think that's where they're coming from, with them going after, in quotations, Jessel. I don't know. I still love Jessel. Jessel, y'all already know. I've been low key going up for Jessel since like episode 2. So Jessel is a mess, but she's a good mess, girl. Jessel has a burn book, pretty much. I said, come on, Regina George. Jessel has a burn book. I don't know when Cy reported back to Aaron and said that Jessel has basically notes on everybody. I don't remember Jessel saying, and I watched the episode twice. I don't remember Jessel saying that she has notes on everybody. I thought that she said that she had notes on Aaron. Maybe she did say everybody, but I thought she said Aaron. But the way Cy tried to make it seem as though girl, she had notes on everybody in the group. But the truth of the matter is, Aaron and Cy, y'all have been low-key fucking with Jessel. Y'all have. Even if there's some truth to Aaron not being as poor as I guess what y'all feel like she's trying to come across on screen, y'all still have been messing with that girl. Sorry. I'm not saying Jessel is innocent because y'all know Jessel is my girl. I'm not saying Jessel is innocent, but you know what it is. Sometimes when it's a gang, when people jump on people, you sometimes start to feel sorry for the person when it's like, because even with Aaron is a shit starter. Aaron has had issues with everybody in the group, right? But even when they were in the pool, I felt sorry for Aaron for a second. Just like with Jenna, I felt sorry for Jenna for a second, right? Because it just looks bad when it's like 3, 4, 5 people against one. Even if you know the bitch on the other side is the messiest bitch in the group, you still feel a little bad, like, damn, they really jump on this bitch, right? At the end, Aaron, they pretty much kind of, girl, no tea, no shade. They pretty much low key tag team Aaron. Aaron starts to cry. After I, stopped feeling sorry for Aaron for about 5 seconds, I say, Aaron, girl, shut up. Aaron, you have caused too much chaos and confusion. Now, this is separate from the whole Uber and Aaron debacle, okay? I'm talking about just Aaron in this whole season. Aaron, you are messy, okay? It's not an issue with me because, girl, the mess is what keeps the show going. If it wasn't for Aaron and Jessel, we probably wouldn't have a show. Quiet as it's kept, okay? But Aaron is a messy starter. She's aggressive. She's confrontational. She's sensitive, right? She wants to talk about every little thing. She doesn't let shit go. So I understood why they had an issue with Aaron. But girl, I will give Uber this much. Miss Uber did a good job at making sure that she got everybody on her side. You see how she sort of reeling the girls in, getting the girls worked up. I said, come on, Miss Uber. Miss Uber, girl. Miss Uber went from girl being on Aaron's ass to girl putting the back, low key, I'm going to call it what it is, putting a battery in Brienne's back. Then she put one in Jessel's back. Girl, they was on Miss Aaron's ass. Then Aaron started crying. Now you probably feel how Jenna probably felt that night when y'all were tag teaming them. Girl, I would have won up. Girl, y'all not tag teaming me. Girl, even if I am the messiest bitch in the group, girl, I would have got them hoes off me one by one by one. Bitch, we would have been all crying in that swimming pool. I wouldn't have been the only one shedding tears. I can guarantee you that, girl. We would have worked that pool. Girl, we would have worked that pool. Okay. Anyways, oh God. Is Aaron a liar? I'm not gonna say Aaron is a liar. Aaron, like I said, Aaron is messy. But I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's the name of the show. Aaron is aggressive. She's confrontational. Yeah, it is what it is, you know. Um, and then, girl, at the end, they said that was a good girls trip. Girl, that was not a good girls trip. Girl, that wasn't nothing but a Dr. Phil Iyanla therapy session. I said, girl, what is going on, girl? Y'all cried every fucking episode. Every episode while y'all, girl, every day of the trip, girl, somebody was crying. Girl, I didn't see nobody throwing their ass in a circle. Girl, wasn't nobody in the back. Girl, screwing a stranger. Girl, wasn't nobody, girl, throwing up. Girl, wasn't nobody, girl, running through the house butt ass naked. You know what I'm saying? Girl, wasn't nobody, girl, fucking a stripper like Portia did, allegedly, and Tanya, allegedly. Girl, that's a girl's trip. Girl, ain't nobody had no one night stand. Girl, you know what I'm saying, girl? Girl, y'all just cried and girl had a therapy session every day. I said, girl, this is draining, girl. God damn. Girl, because somebody throw it in a circle. I need somebody to make their ass clap. Girl, do anybody got an ass big enough to clap? Uber got an ass. Uber got a nice body. Anyways, child, let me look over these. I didn't even read these notes. Multiple things can be true at the same time. That's my very first line. Karen, Aaron was a Karen at moments, but Uber was an asshole, a big one. That's what I put. I think it's hard to defend Aaron because, girl, people don't like the fact that she's a Trump supporter. But, girl, in that moment between Aaron and Uber, I'm sorry, I keep saying it because I just want to be very, very clear. In that moment between Aaron and Uber, girl, Uber was mostly wrong. Uber was doing a lot. Uber was doing a lot. Uber was doing a. Can you imagine if Lisa Rinna had walked up to Garcelle and yanked Garcelle glasses off of her face and told her, don't wear glasses while you're talking to me, girl. Girl, y'all would have a fucking fit. And this is coming from somebody who like Lisa Rinna and like Garcelle. I'm just saying. Are we gonna be honest? Are we gonna be honest? I put Aaron calls her dad lying, talking about I had a phone for 2 minutes. No, you didn't. I mean, you still had it for an hour, but you didn't have it for no 2 minutes. You didn't have it for a week. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, girl. This is gonna sound so mean. I got bullied in high school too, so it's not fun to get bullied. It's really not. Some of y'all got some badass kids. But girl, when bitch, when Aaron said that girl, this is when I screamed, this is gonna sound so mean. But when Aaron said that it was a boy in high school, they used to call her Long Jaw Silver, bitch. Oh, girl, that's I ain't never hollered. Girl, as loud as I did when she said that. Mm-mm. Oh, I think Jenna talked about her being Jenna. Like I said, girl, I never knew nothing about Jenna Lyons. I haven't heard of any of these women before. Before the show, she talked about how when she first, I guess, became Jenna Lyons, a celebrity. I guess how people would always ask to take pictures with her. She didn't feel attractive, and also how she raised her son. I think her son went to public school and not private. Um, There was something about Aaron I forgot. I mean, Brian, I wanted to say. Mm. When Brian told when Brian told when Brian told Aaron, you don't want to start with me, do you? I said, bitch. They on Aaron's ass. Bitch, when I tell you, bitch, they was wearing Aaron out. I tell you, bitch. Aaron, when I tell you Brian, Uber, and Jessa was wearing Aaron ass out, and girl, the kicker, I'm not gonna lie, girl, the kicker was Saul was in the background eating popcorn laughing. I said, this is a mess. Oh, girl, this is a mess, girl. Anyways, child. That was pretty much it, child. That was it. Anyways, girl, the show was cute. I like it. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think, girl. Y'all think I'm wrong about what I said about Uber and Aaron, girl? Did I lose some black points? Girl, I'm just saying. I just try to be, girl. For me, I try to be fair. I'm not trying to get on nobody's. Oh, just because you happen to be black, you supposed to be right. No, girl. If you right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If I see wrong in both parties, I see wrong in both parties. I just try and watch. When I watch these TV shows, I just try and watch it. And I really try and tell the truth the way that I see it through my eyes. And sometimes it may be a part of the unpopular opinion, and sometimes it may be a part of the popular opinion. I know this one may be a part of the unpopular opinion. I'm okay with that because I really feel I stand on what I said. But y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, I'm gone. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all. And I hope I can see y'all at BravoCon, especially Jenna. Jenna and Jessel, they're my girls. All right, y'all, I'm gone. And I wouldn't mind seeing Brian. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing all of them, honestly. Aaron too. Aaron, my good eye on you though. But girl, that Trump supporter shit. Ugh. But we're gonna let it go. Girl, I wouldn't mind seeing all of them in BravoCon if I could get my tickets. Girl, can y'all tell Jenna Lyons, girl, tell Jenna, girl, because I don't think I can get it from the other girls. Can y'all tell Jenna that if she can get me a ticket, get me 2 tickets for Saturday and for Sunday? And tell her, girl, I don't need her to pay for my tickets. I can pay for it. I got the money. I just need the tickets, girl. They still got me on the waiting list. And I don't understand what's going on. Can y'all tell one of the Bravo girls to send me 2 tickets? And I swear on my nieces, I will pay them for the tickets. I don't want nothing for free. I don't. I mean, if they want to gift them to me, they can. But what I'm saying is, girl, I can pay for the tickets. I just need the tickets. Okay? Because they still have me on the waiting list. And I'm so upset. Anyways, girl. I guess I'll see y'all walking. Girl, I'm just going to be outside the door watching y'all hoes walk in. Damn. All right, I'm going. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a nice night. Bye, y'all.